The Audio Content Fund supports the creation of original public service radio content in the UK. We distribute grants to independent production companies for projects with a guarantee of broadcast on UK commercial and community radio.
The fund started in April 2019 and was formed by Audio UK, the trade body for audio production companies, and Radio Centre, the industry body for commercial radio. We have a total of £3 million available over a 3-year period, funded by the UK government as part of DCMS's Contestable Fund pilot. So, how does it work?
If you've got a great idea, you first need to find a radio station or a group of radio stations that will commit to broadcasting it if it gets funding. Write up your great idea and prepare your application using the guidelines on our website. Draw up your production budget. There's a template in our guidelines. And make sure you get a signed letter from your broadcast partner that gives their guarantee of broadcast.
The Audio Content Fund holds several funding rounds per year, and you can find out the dates of these online. During a funding round, you just log on to our website, upload your application and supporting documents, and then wait. Our independent funding panel will meet to discuss all the submissions shortly after the funding round closes. The selected projects will then get their funding and have 12 months to produce and broadcast all the content. So, what are we looking for?
The Audio Content Fund exists to increase the amount of original, creative, high-quality public service content going out on the radio. We have 8 evaluation criteria that have been set by the DCMS as part of the Contestable Fund pilot. They are:
quality. The content must obviously be of the highest broadcast standard and come from a team with a strong track record.
Additionality. That means the content must be brand new to the radio station and it must represent an increase in public service value on the network.
Audience reach. The content must achieve significant audience reach on broadcast radio through prominent placement in the schedule. Smaller stations and community radio stations should consider forming networks or partnerships to achieve this.
Those are the 3 mandatory criteria. Every project must meet them, and the fund will favour bids that can promise significant commitments in those areas. We also have 5 supplementary criteria. Aim for your project to meet as many of these as possible to stand a greater chance of being funded.
Nations and regions. The fund aims to support content that properly represents all the nations and regions of the UK and will give merit to production teams based outside London.
New voices. The fund will support content that introduces fresh voices and enables smaller production companies to compete in the audio landscape.
Diversity. It's important that the fund promotes diversity both on and off air and will favour projects which aim to tackle underrepresentation.
Innovation. We want to support projects that introduce new ideas to listeners and which demonstrate innovative approaches in their format and style.
Plurality. Not only do we need the content to be entirely new to the broadcasting radio station, we also want to support content that is new to the entire marketplace, so we'll give merit to ideas that have never been heard before elsewhere. All this information and more can be found on the Audio Content Fund's website. Check it out at audiocontentfund.org.uk.
The Audio Content Fund, funding original public service radio in the UK.